started much too late to change your fate. I'm trying, though I didn't start at 8. I wanna try something new. I wanna find a reason to. I can still create something great, that it's still not too late. I wanted to play violin long ago, but I wasn't 4, so my mom said no. I could never be a child prodigy. 10 years ago, I didn't plant the tree. The future was something that I couldn't see. If I had been a little faster, I'd have a lot more skills I could master. It's hard to say when you've lost the precious time of yesterday. So many things you could learn. You'll bloom just like a flower. Stop thinking about the past and what could have been for hours and hours. It wasn't fair, I was there. I wish I could tell a younger me to forgive yourself for not starting. You would get there eventually. I can still create something great, and it's still not too late.
Okay, I don't know why that's so loud. Hopefully it's not too loud. Let me see. I'm really curious. Let me see how loud it is. I am very curious. Only one way to find out. Okay, I mean it's loud, but it's not too loud. Where I was worried it was gonna overpower my my mic. Okay. Hey, I always forget to turn on my freaking lamp. All right. Jeez, I don't know why that's so loud. I have it the lowest settings for that. I'm hoping DMC. I'm hoping it's DMC Creed. Found some nice like how is it? Cafe music. Just chilling. But just gonna hang out for a bit. And I wanted to discuss what my plans are for the new year. You know, just in case, we are gonna pause the music. It's even while I was playing even some of Lily Peachy's music in the beginning. You can follow her on Spotify. DMC Free Music. Her music is so relaxing too. She's really good. She's really good at her music. But yeah, 2023. We're in the new year, and I have a couple things planned out throughout the year that I want to take care of, or I plan on doing little by little, and for goals in mind, and just overall, just being a content creator here on YouTube. Being a very small content creator and being off again, on again, it's not a good thing, but life happens. Life happens. Things happen. So yeah. First and foremost, I wanted. I feel. I don't know. I feel kind of bad, but I really wanted to make a video on when the new computer came in. When the new PC came in. For those that never saw my video of that I won Leslie's giveaway on her stream last month. I recorded the video, or I added the moment when she said my name that I won, and I made a video where I got all the things from HyperX. I got all the things from HyperX. I opened it all up. I didn't get a chance to really show when the computer came in. So, quick little rundown. Um, I was informed from Emily, Leslie's mod, that the she was confirmed that the PC will be arriving on December 28th. So a couple days after Christmas. And I was like, all right, that's fine. It's totally fine. And I was like, just in case, I'm gonna keep an eye out for it in case it came in. And I was a little concerned because of like missing it, because the apartment complex where me and my family are staying at, it is very hard for FedEx, UPS, and Amazon drivers to get inside the complex. It's easier for Amazon drivers to get in than the FedEx and UPS, because at least for uh, Amazon drivers, they could figure a way how to contact you through your order information on like an app or something. They'll message you through the app telling you, "Hey, I'm here to deliver your package, but I'm having trouble trying to get into the complex." Blah blah blah. And it is a gated community. It is a gated community, so it was hard. It would be hard for them to get in regardless. On the plus side, though, I was informed from Emily that due to it being a PC and it being an expensive delivery, I would sign off on it. So the driver wouldn't just drop it off and just leave it out there, in case they couldn't come in. So I was like, all right, that's a relief. I don't have to worry about that. It doesn't change the fact though I didn't want to miss it. So a couple days before, it was like the weekend before Christmas or the weekend of Christmas, I think. I was just keeping an eye out for it. I was keeping an eye out for it. Christian Lawler, how's it going? I was keeping an eye out for it, and I was like, I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss it. And I even went to the extent of like finding one of my old phones and kind of turning them into like a security camera where I had it posted up so I could see outside in case it came in, because like our apartment is like anywhere near the entrance, so it's like it's a little out of the way. So I was like, I was doing all kinds of precautions in case they showed up. And it was the day of the 28th, and I was like, all right, what if they show up today? What if they actually show up today? So I was like staying cautious. I didn't want to miss them. They never showed up. And it was like literally a week or two after of me still doing the process of, as soon as I woke up in the morning, I set up my old phone outside for as my quote security camera, and it was a day-to-day thing. And of me setting it up out there, coming to my old computer, and just doing whatever. Also keeping an eye on, the video of like the camera live feed for outside. It was an everyday thing before I left for work. It was just not showing up, and Emily sent me the confirmation order of when it would be delivered. I think my stream is madly delayed. Is it delayed? Hang on. Let me refresh. Very curious. How delayed are we? Okay, now we're not that delayed. I don't know why on my tab for the stream it looked very delayed. But anyway, uh where was I? Emily sent me the confirmation order number for it because Leslie ordered it from Best Buy. Now, whenever you order something from Best Buy, especially online or whatever, you get the confirmation number so that you can use that through your account to find out the tracking information of where it's at. Now, since I didn't order it, I wasn't able to really use the confirmation number process that way. So I was like having trouble trying to figure out where it was at. I talked to a coworker of mine, and he told me that what you could do is call customer service. Call customer service, give them your information, and go from there. And I did it the next day, and sure enough, it worked. And they told me the day it should be arriving, and eventually it did. And the day it showed up, I had the same process. My old phone was out there, and I was just waiting and waiting, and then it's getting later and later. It's around, I want to say 3 p.m. over here in Pacific time. And what sucks too, on the same day, me and my we were celebrating that same day we're celebrating my older brother's birthday. They haven't shown up yet. And it's just me and like my sister's making dinner and everything, like, or baking the cake. And I'm just right there and I'm waiting to see if like it was gonna be dropped off by UPS. I'm waiting to see if I can spot a UPS truck. And I'm just waiting, and eventually I see walking up the street, no less, it looks like a UPS driver. I was like, why is a UPS? Is that a UPS driver, or why is he walking up the street? And then, sure enough, he's like with the dolly, and he has a big box on it. And me, I'm like, that's it. And as soon as I realized that like it's a UPS driver dropping off a big package, I was like, that has to be the PC. I booked it out of here. I grabbed my keys and I booked it down the hall, to go out to the front gate. I opened it for him. And like he's like, "Oh, thank you so much," because like he didn't know how to get in. And I asked him, I was like, "Hey, by any chance, is that for apartment so and so?" And he's like, "Yeah, it is." I was like, "Oh my god!" I told him, I was like, "It's for me." I told him it's for like Rivera, and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And so he brought it down over here to me. I signed it off, brought it inside. I set up my old phone for the process of not my old phone, because my old phone is dead at this point. I'm using my old phone for as a security camera. I grabbed my current phone, which is one of the newest Samsung phones. I grab it. I'm trying to set it up so I can record, and I'm recording the process. I'm opening it and everything. Now this is where it gets kind of tricky. When I recorded the whole process of me clearing off my desk of my old setup, and I did the whole process of opening up absolutely everything, all the HyperX stuff, setting up the two HyperX monitors, everything. I recorded all of it on my old phone. Eventually, I stopped the recording because my family finally came down, and I was like, at that point, I still wanted to continue setting up, but same time, I also wanted to spend time with my family. Eventually, when like I stopped recording, I do a little recording like of it finally all set up. And I don't know why it is so hard for me to get the footage off my phone and onto my computer. I tried sending it to my Google Drive, and it's constantly like loading, like it's just loading, doing the process, saying that like it's trying to transfer. It never goes through. It never goes through because I think it's like an hour and a half recording. I have it set up. I had it set up over here, an hour and a half recording. When I just cleared out my whole desk, cleaned everything down, was opening up everything, setting up everything. I think it was just because it's too much of a big file. It's taking forever to get it to go through, and it just does not go through at all. So because of that, I'm like, I don't know what to do. I wanted to make a video of setting everything up. So at this point, I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to post that video. Did you use your USB charger? So yeah, I used well, okay, yeah. So I used the new phones nowadays. They have a double C connection cord to charge your phone better, quicker, or whatever. I do still use a C connection slash USB connection. I tried that. I tried the USB connection with the C connection to my phone. I tried it, but for whatever reason, my computer was not detecting my phone. Like it would not pop up at all. It was totally bizarre. Like I was like, it pops up from my old phone whenever I plug that in, but I guess my new phone it was not popping up. So the only thing I can think of is unless the new phones are smart enough that I would need to use the actual double C connection, but then have an adapter of a C connection to USB. That's the only thing I could think of because at this point, I don't know. It was weird. My computer would not detect my new phone. It did it the same on my old computer. Like I tried doing that as well a couple of times. It would not do it. It tripped me out. I'm like, why is this not working? So that happened overall, but I will 100% say after setting up everything, I am absolutely loving my new setup. It is absolutely amazing. The only things I would eventually want to update later on is probably my webcams. I mean, right now they look fine. They look okay. Eventually, I want to get new webcams, especially something that's like a little bit more sturdy, that it won't like rock if I hit my desk too much, or something, and doesn't get out of focus as often. But I even finally have like I earlier, like last night, I finally have my drawing tablet right here. I gotta set it up as well. I finally set up my consoles back here. I reset up everything. The only thing that doesn't look pretty, I guess you could say, is there are cords everywhere behind that you guys cannot see on camera. It's just the cords. There's so much cords behind over like the desk and everything over here and just below. There are cords everywhere. It does not look pretty. I don't have one of those nice like standard streaming content creators setups where all the cords all wrapped through that what's it called? That like I can't remember what's called all of a sudden. What is it called? Velcro like cover, like just to keep them all in like all together. That way they're not all just spread out like all crazy. I bought some, but they're currently packed up because me and my family are planning to move, and we've been planning to move for about over a year and a half now. And it's just recently I decided to pack them up, and they're put away right now. And I'm like, oh, I can't use those. So yeah, you should save up to get Logitech Brio. Logitech Brio. What is that? Let me Google that. Logitech Brio. Oh, the webcam, right? Yeah. I was thinking of either that or an Elgato webcam because I heard that the Elgato webcam is actually pretty good too. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure which one. It's a 4K webcam. Ew. Let me see. Which are they? Let's look on Amazon. See how much they are on Amazon. Found one for 129 bucks. It even comes with like a little plastic cover you could use to cover the webcam. That's neat. There's another webcam I actually saved. Let me save that and let me add that to my list for later. That way I don't forget about it. Come on, log me in. Okay. What the hell? Oh my gosh. I don't care about that. This is ridiculous. What the hell's going on? Add to list. There we go, finally. Okay. Let me go to my current list that I have saved. Here we are. It is I think it was this one, because it's the most recent one that I looked up. This one's was Media webcam. It's about like it's almost 100 bucks. It says 94.99, but it's practically almost 100 bucks. From what I heard, it's a pretty good webcam. It's not 4K from the looks of it, but I saw reviews on it and it looks like a pretty good webcam, to be honest. Yeah, the from what I saw, the one that you recommended, the the Logitech one, yeah, that one's like what, 130 bucks. The one that I saw that I checked out reviews for, that one's like 95 bucks. It's like what, 30 bucks cheaper, 35 bucks cheaper. But we'll see. I'm not gonna get one anytime soon. Like probably by, I want to say, if I'm lucky, maybe March or the end of February. I might be able to try to save up to get myself a new one by then. We'll see though. But yeah, other than that, other than wanting to get a new webcam and I want to get a video camera. That way I could that I would want to do more vlogs. I would love to do more vlogs overall in general. I don't know what they'll be about. It could be probably about me spending time with my dog, my daily routines, going back to the gym. That's one of the things I want to do this year. I want to start going back to the gym. Um, so there's a couple things, but overall, I am loving this computer. I am loving my setup. I'm loving this microphone. I'm loving everything. Okay, let me bring this up too. One of the things I forgot to mention. I'm getting thirsty. Hang on. Okay. One of the things I forgot to mention was Friday. Friday, this past Friday, which would have been the 13th, I believe. 13th, 14th, 13th. I live streamed over on my Twitch, and when I live streamed, I played for the first time Little Nightmares. And for those that follow me on here, I uploaded part one of Little Nightmares. It's my first mouse and keyboard horror game experience, and I heard a lot of good things about Little Nightmares. There's so many computer games that I want to play that I heard about and I've seen that I want to play to experience myself and just look like a lot of fun. And I since I finally have this computer that could possibly handle almost any game, I would love to try them out. And I saw Little Nightmares and I was like, let's try this out. And it was a lot of fun. The only downside, the only downside for Friday when I live streamed late at night for Little Nightmares was Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays are my days off from work. I work 4 days out of the week, 10 hours a day. So Friday, I was on my computer all day Friday. I was on my computer all day Friday, and I recently downloaded GTA 5 on my computer. And I've been playing quite a bit of it lately just to get comfortable with the mouse and keyboard controls for it because I eventually wanted to get into Grand Theft Auto roleplay. I want to get into GTA RP online. I want to stream it. I would love to make content out of it. It just looks like a lot of fun, and I would love to get into that. So, and for me to get prepared for that, I wanted it. I got it on Steam not too long ago, and I finally downloaded it for with my new computer, and I've been playing it little by little to just get comfortable with the controls. And I was on my computer all day Friday. I played a lot of GTA, and then eventually I was like, you know what, I'm gonna live stream. I'm gonna live stream Little Nightmares. And when I did, I was an hour and a half or so into the stream, and halfway through the stream, of that hour and a half, my left wrist for my keyboard kind of started bothering me. I was like, why is my wrist bothering me? I've never had this happen before. I was like, why is my wrist bothering me so much? And like, it was like almost like it felt like from my wrist up, it felt like my hand was falling asleep or I was losing blood circulation or something. It felt weird and it felt very uncomfortable and I didn't like it. And I was like, what is going on? Let me see. Any conversation, any conventions you're planning to go to this year? What's your 2023 plans for your channel, second channel second channel you work on with Ivan and life? I'll get to that in a minute. Give me a minute. I will 100% get answer all those questions. And I eventually realized after okay, so when I started have my wrist and my hand started feeling uncomfortable, I was like moving it a lot, trying to get the blood circulation through my hand and everything. And I just pushed through. I continued playing. Eventually, my internet went out. My internet went out for about I want to say 5 minutes, like 5 minutes or so. And when like during those 5 minutes, I'm like, why is my hand acting like this? I'm waiting for the internet to come back on. It's like a reboot of the stream on Twitch. And I was like, oh, it's freaking weird. And then it eventually occurs to me. I was like, is this what happens when to people who that leads to people getting carpal tunnel? You know? So I was like, that's why that's why a lot of people have. Let me show you guys. This is my Galaxy little mouse pad that I have. I have my giant HyperX mouse pad that I'm using right now. But this one I use for my mouse. This one is the one I use for my mouse, and the reason why I use it is because it has this little like cushion for your wrist rest, and it helps support your wrist. That way you don't you don't have to worry about like carpal tunnel or anything like that. You know your wrist is resting on it while you're using your mouse and keyboard, and it just helps overall in general. That way when you're say I'm on my mouse, my hand isn't like this or anything like that all the time. So I was using that for my mouse like usual, but I didn't have like cushion rest for my wrist for the keyboard. So my wrist, like this part of my wrist, was just pressed against the desk and pressing the keys like that all day from like 9, 10 in the morning to like 1 or 2 a.m. grant you, I did take a couple breaks in between, say to go use the restroom, make myself something to eat, get some fresh air, go for a walk and everything. But practically the whole day, my wrist was like that, mouse and keyboard, and just typing away and playing GTA, and then eventually Little Nightmares and everything. And so I was like, oh my god, I was like, okay, I need to get a cushion thing for my keyboard. And eventually, when I rebooted up the stream, I kind of declared that, like, yeah, we're gonna take a break for Little Nightmares for the rest of the night because my wrist needs a break. My left wrist needs a break big time. So I hopped into Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, and that way it's just clicking instead of using the keyboard and everything. So I dove into that for a bit. It was a little easier on my wrist, and then I ended stream. Um, After that, I yesterday I decided to look up online to find a wrist cushion for my wrist for the keyboard. And I was looking up online and I found out HyperX has one. You know, they have one, they make one. They have one. I was like, you know what? I got everything here HyperX. Let's just get another HyperX thing. Why not? You know, and I went on Best Buy and they didn't have any in stock, so I had to order. I ordered one to get delivered by Wednesday, and I go pick it up. So I gotta wait until Wednesday for it to get here, and yeah. So all that happened, and but overall, I really enjoyed Little Nightmares. It's like a puzzle solving horror game, and I'm not a horror game guy, but I'm willing to try them out and dive into them. Is your hand feeling better now? Yeah, no, my hand is feeling a lot better. My hand is feeling a lot better. It was really uncomfortable. It was really getting to me that night. Like just being on my computer all day. That sucks. That sucks that your internet went off. Yeah, it was really random. It was really abrupt. Like the internet randomly turned off on me. Like that's rarely happens. That rarely happens to me whenever I'm on my computer. But I mean, apparently, according to my sister and my family, it's happened to them every so often. But for me, I'm like, whenever I'm live streaming or recording, it rarely happens. So I was like, oh, okay, neat. Um, Plus, thank you for co-streaming with the Reaction Squad like Macro, Nidge, Humanoid on New Year's Eve. I had fun watching it. It was Ivan Animal's best streams. Yeah, that was a blast. That was a lot of fun. I almost wasn't gonna show up. I almost wasn't gonna show up because I was spending time with my family and I was just hanging out. Even like at one point, my little brother, and my niece, we ended up hopping on the Nintendo Switch and we were playing Mario Party Nintendo 64, and we're playing that for a bit. And it was just relaxing. We were just all hanging out, relaxing. And eventually it was getting late, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna check if they're still on. And they were still on. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna hop in. And that's why I decided to hop in. Yeah, it was really cool to see Macro back. I know he's been off and on again, kind of like me. I've been off and on again on YouTube and streaming and everything. But ever since I got my new setup, I've kind of been driven to come back a lot more, and I can't wait to stream more. I can't wait to stream more and record more. I wanted to stream last night. I lost track of freaking time because I was just relaxing on my computer and I was playing some more GTA. And eventually, I wanted to kind of organize my area a little more. I brought some more of my stuff over here to like reset up. I reset up my consoles right here in the corner. I brought my drawing tablet and everything. And I was like, after I set up everything and I was organizing everything over here, it was already like almost 1 in the morning. It was already almost 1 to like midnight, and I was like, oh crap, it's already really late. I really don't feel like streaming that late. So I was like, all right, whatever. And so I do plan on trying to stream today on Twitch. Probably play a couple games. I'm thinking about doing live reactions over on Twitch. I'll probably do live reactions before I play games. So like I'll do live reactions, end stream, reboot stream for gaming. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But okay, so that's just some of the stuff that's been going on recently. It's just a couple things. And overall, I guess let's talk about let's dive back a little bit on what's been going on the last year and a half or so. Uh as you all know, I've mentioned on stream that me and my family, we're still looking for a place to move to over here in California. We don't want to move too far. We don't want to move too far. We're still looking. We're thinking if push comes to shove, I'm gonna help my family, my mom and my little brother, find a place that they can afford together without me. and then I'll try to find my own place. So it's all that's all in the works. We're very up and down about it. I told my family that if we could find a place that's affordable for all three of us with our own rooms, I'll probably stick around a little. I'll probably stick around longer. We'll see. But for the most part, I'm like, I need my own privacy. I need my own space for this, for recording, for streaming, for whatever. You know. So everything's very up in the air right now for moving wise, but we're still planning on moving. And during the process of all of that, I was like, I've been busy. I've been very busy with work and everything as of late, and I'm trying to find time to. I was trying to find time during the last couple months to record and live stream and like make posting videos online. It was very up and down. It was very up and down. Just trying to find time, and like I said, ever since I won this setup, like kind of been motivated to try to force myself to dive back in because I really missed it. I really did. And one of the things I know I'm gonna want to do this year is I want to get more practice on Photoshop. I still have Photoshop, and I'm like, I want to get more practice on it to just get more comfortable with it on just working with it overall in general. Um, working on Photoshop is definitely one of my goals this year on of drawing and then eventually learning the animation softwares with Photoshop, like all of that. Um, what else? Other channels that I co work with or have in general. Um, we're still taking a break. I'm still taking a break from Take Two. I'm still taking a break from Take Two with Ivan and Ruben. I I'm just barely getting back into streaming more and making videos more. I'm just barely getting back into it. I am not ready to come back to Take Two with Ivan and Ruben. I still want to work on. I'm still trying to work on a daily schedule during the week when I have time to myself. When I wake up, from the moment I wake up, from making breakfast for myself and everything, and then like from whatever time I have before I try to leave here, and then go spend time with my dog before I go to work. Like, which is a span of like 4 hours or so, 4 to 3 hours, if anything. And I try. I'm trying to find the time to either record or edit in between. So I'm trying to find a good schedule that fits like perfectly from Monday to Thursday. Fridays, Saturday, and Sunday are an open book for me. I could do whatever because it's my days off. I'll either just stay home and relax, or I'm gonna hit my friends because go spend time with them, hang out with them because I hardly see them as well. Whichever. But Fridays and Saturdays are open books for me, and those are the days that will be more easier for me to work with on possibly live streaming or what. So it's just I'm trying to find a very well balanced schedule for me to stream and record and edit videos and everything. So it's all good. It's all work in progress. So as of right now, yeah, still Take Two with Ivan Rubin. I am not going back to it anytime soon. Don't know when. I don't wanna make any promises. So it's like I don't know. My other channel, Riveting Gaming. I it was an experiment. It was an experiment that it's kind of it kind of died down pretty heavily after I tried to make videos on it. And one of the reasons why it kind of died pretty heavily was when I was streaming months ago, when I was streaming pretty normally of gaming and trying to make videos out of them, like I lost a lot of footages of some of the games. So it's like I can't really continue with some stuff that I've been playing because I lost footage. So that kind of dreaded me back from that gaming channel. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing with Riveting Gaming. I really don't. For all I know, I might rebrand it all in general and just make it maybe my Twitch archive channel or something. I'm not sure yet. I have to take a look. I have to expand ideas on it. I mean, either that, I just leave it there and it's there, and I can make a whole another channel as a Twitch archive channel or something. I'm not sure. Not sure yet. And then here on my channel, I'm trying to find a good schedule. I'm coming back for regular content. I think my goal at least would be I would want to say like 2 to 3 videos a week if I can. Okay, so I'd rather say, if I could, 2 to 3 reaction videos and possibly 2 gaming videos a week, if possible, if I could pull that off. That would require a lot of time, though. That would require a lot of time and on everything, and we'll have to wait and see. Who is messaging me right now? Oh, right. Okay. Um, and then my Twitch channel is still there. Same as I just said for Riveting Gaming. Same thing kind of goes for my Riveting Gaming channel on Twitch. I it's probably just gonna be there. It's probably just gonna be there to be there. I kind of went back to my regular Riveting Rivera channel, and I've been kind of streaming off of there as of late. So I don't know. Everything's kind of an open book right now for all that at the moment. But those are the main things for the other channels that are going on. Um, Let me see. Cost of living is hell, California. Yeah, no, cost of living over here in California is very expensive. It's stupid expensive. I'm sorry if your family's still dealing with that. Thanks, I appreciate that. Also, are you thinking about getting an editor help cool down your workload? Um, I thought about it. I thought about an editor to help out. Um, I spotted a few good ones. It's just the main thing that it comes down to is money. That's the main thing. And since I really don't make enough money off of like streaming and content creating at the moment, like it's gonna be coming out of my own pocket of like from work in general, and when I have a lot of bills and everything right now at the moment as well. So it's right now, I think right now at the moment, an editor is kind of out of the picture for the time being until I get an idea of what I'm working with. So I think right now, for the moment, editing my own videos is a must, for sure. And is my stream lagging? I'm not sure. And I get worried my stream is lagging because I'm on YouTube Studio and the video isn't matched up from where I am right now, from what I can see, because I'm reading the comments. But it seems fine. I don't know why it suddenly slows down and then it's like way behind from my perspective. But yeah, I do have another thing in the works. I'm currently planning to bring back my Talking Thoughts podcast but over on Twitch. I'm currently working on it right now. I'm still trying to transfer everything that I had on my old computer onto my new one. I have my Talking Thoughts podcast stuff as well, like my display backgrounds and everything, my panels. I have all that, so I gotta transfer that over. That way, I could just continue using that and for my podcast and go forward from there. So there is all of that that I have going on as well. Um, what else? Uh, Other than that, the main things I have planned for the year is what I, basically I'm down. I would love to do more collabs. I would want to do more collabs, gaming collabs, preferably as well. I think that'll be a lot of fun. I would love to do more gaming collabs, overall in general, and then uh, just I think my main thing this year is I would just want to game more. I would want to game more. Played a lot more games because I love gaming. It's just a lot of fun to me. I That doesn't mean I'm like gonna ignore reaction videos that I do normally, like Devil Artemis, Daito, pitch meetings, and all that. Like there's just a lot of things I also want to focus on as well. And other things I need to make time for as well is getting back to my drawing. I mean, my drawing tablet and everything, stuff like that. So yeah, there's a couple things I need to work on and I need to work with to find a good schedule and balance for my my year in general. So there's a good amount of things there are. But Overall, yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it all. Wanting to do more collabs, preferably gaming. Meeting new people. I really enjoy meeting new people. Um, I would love to meet new people and get to know more people. Online as well. Like yeah, because like right now I feel like gaming, especially on on Twitch and everything, it expands your branches and opens your world to meeting new people, around the world. So like especially with everything's going on still with the whole pandemic and everything, it's gonna be still kind of hard to try to meet new people. So that's why I'm rooting for it. I'm hoping to be able to meet more new people online, game with them more. It'll be fun. It'll be cool. So we'll see. But that was my little update for the most part. I don't think I have anything else really to talk about for in general. Let me think. In case if I do forget anything. Mm. Oh, um, I do plan on getting back into other reactions. Like I need to continue Food Wars. I only saw episode one and I never saw episode two. There's a lot of other animes I want to check out, and I would love to do reactions on that. They just look absolutely amazing. I would love to check out and do reviews on them as well. And I'll eventually even do say my talking thoughts podcast and just talk about them. I think it'll just be a blast. It'll be a lot of fun. So yeah. Uh, so there are those reactions as well, just reactions to series, whether it be anime or other things. I do want to get into that as well. So yeah, that's basically about it. Those that tuned in, really do appreciate it. Hope to catch you all again later. I do plan on streaming in a while on my Twitch. I'm debating if I wanted to do a live reaction stream and then go into gaming or just go straight into gaming. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. So if you guys want to find out, follow me over on Twitter and my Instagram. Keep you guys posted on what I'm gonna do. What the hell was that? Um, and I'll catch you all later.